Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. So let's take a look at this brand new reveal from Hot Toys. This is obviously the Mark 43 2.0 from Age of Ultron. This was a no-brainer for Hot Toys, obviously, since they released the Mark 42 not long ago. So this is pretty much a repaint with some brand new stuff. I assume the head sculpt is brand new. So yeah, let's take a look here because I like doing these reveals. And obviously Hot Toys is one of my favorite companies. Let's take a look here. As you can see, fantastic brand new head sculpt of RDJ in Age of Ultron. I mean, the likeness. I mean, what more I can say about Hot Toys? When it comes to Iron Man figures, they're pretty much their bread and butter. The reason why they make them is because they are selling, like hotcakes. So yeah, this one is very fantastic. I hope that they redo the Hulk. I used to have like the Gladiator Hulk, the one from Age of Ultron, and the original. Hopefully, we're gonna get like a brand new one with maybe like some silicone materials. As you can see, this guy is looking fantastic. The proportions, just pretty much like the Mark 42. As you can see, this is pretty much all of the accessories. As this is obviously the deluxe version. There's also a regular version. As you can see, the deluxe comes with an extra base from at the end of the movie, and we also got like a individual Ultron sentry that can be disassembled, so you can have like a battle damage look. Now, I don't know if this can actually articulate. I think it does actually, so that's pretty cool. Again, you have your standard rolling eyeballs, some detachable pieces, obviously on the suit. Similar again to the Mark 42, a few hands. This one is very cool. If you are rebuilding the Age of Ultron line, this is gonna be a must. And again, this guy is very cool. I assume, yes, pretty sure that you're gonna able to articulate this guy. As you can see, there's a joint right there. So I'm not sure the material of this size is gonna be like a vinyl material or like a solid plastic. But essentially, you're getting an extra figure if you're getting the deluxe, which I think is worth it. Yeah, definitely you can articulate this guy and pretty much almost having like a two-pack, which is very cool. Again, you can have the Mark 43 ripping the Sentry robot in half, which is very cool. You also get like a battle damage mask right there. Awesome. The Mark 43 is one of my favorite suits. Again, I still prefer like the Mark 6 and the Mark 7, obviously the original 7, but this one is very cool. And I'm not a big fan of the later armors like the nanotech. I'm not a big fan of that. But as you can see, this one, you can see how it disassembles, and you can see there's a ball joint at the neck. So yeah, this pretty much confirms that there's definitely articulation with this guy, which is very nice. Again, so there's a shitload of swap outs here, multiple ways you can display him, which is very cool. And again, this guy is gonna be about, I guess, almost 14 inches tall, which is nice. Again, very nice picture right there of him ripping it out. Again, this is the deluxe version. The regular comes with the standard Iron Man base that lights up. Again, all the moving pieces here. I'm not sure if the Mark 42 has this on the thigh right there, this piece that pops up. Again, let me know in the comments below. But you have the blue light inside, which is very nice, and you have some dings throughout the armor, which is fantastic here. Again, I'm a big fan of Age of Ultron. I like that movie a lot, especially with the Hulkbuster scene. So who knows, maybe we're gonna get a 2.0 Hulkbuster or a 3.0 with maybe more diecast. Who knows? It's gonna be pretty cool. I believe there's an upcoming picture right here that we're gonna see him coming out of the Hulkbuster. So does that mean that they're gonna reissue the Hulkbuster again? I mean, that's a possibility. The proportion on this guy are very nice. Again, I had the original one back in the day, the exclusive that came with like a Sentry head, or I think the exclusive actually was from a deleted scene, was the Mark 43 helmet with the red eyes, almost like a corrupted version, almost like if Ultron take control of the armor. As you can see, this one looks fantastic, so you can pretty much disassemble this, place it on the armor base however you want. That's very cool. As you can see, ripping the Sentry in half here, holding the head, very iconic pose right there. And again, you're obviously gonna have the movable eyes here, but I like the texture on this one. Okay. Hot Toys, they really know what they're doing nowadays. They're not messing, especially with in-art around the corner. And again, this guy is gonna be 34 centimeters tall. And I believe there's gonna be a preview here of a upcoming figure, if I can find the pictures. There you go. So this is pretty much gonna be their next release. Again, it's pretty funny because I saw Chris Hemsworth, a recent movie, Crime 101. I just saw that a couple hours ago, and the likeness on this one is gonna be fantastic. As you can see, this has rooted hair. Yeah, you have some crazy big arms. Yeah, this is gonna be awesome. So it looks like they're going back to Age of Ultron. So maybe they're gonna re-release maybe like a Ultron figure in diecast now, which is gonna be pretty cool. But yeah, if they're gonna do a Hulk, I'm gonna grab the Hulk. Not sure if I'm going again and buy these figures again, because when it comes to Iron Man, I prefer the core scale. I think there's, it's a little bit bigger. It's not necessarily more detail. I mean, back in the day, the core scales were superior to the 1/6 scale, but this having the die cast, it's pretty much just a shrunken down version, uh, which is cool. But this one definitely, I might do a video on this guy next. And that's pretty much it. Again, let me know in the comments below. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and as you guys, stay safe. See you soon on the next video. Take care, guys. Bye bye.